Hi friends, welcome to the study of the largest west flowing river of India, that is the river Narmada. There are three major peninsular rivers. I am saying the major peninsular rivers, we are not referring to minor rivers. There are three major peninsular rivers which flow to the west. Three major rivers of peninsular India, out of which river Narmada is the largest river. River Narmada flows through a rift valley between Vindhyas and the Satpuras, and it drains into the Gulf of Kutch or Gulf of Cambay. You already know it. It drains into the Gulf of Cambay region. Now, the other rivers are in India, the three major west flowing rivers are River Narmada, River Tapi, River Mahi and River Mahi. We are going to study River Narmada. So this is River Narmada and this is River Tapi. We are going to study River Narmada. Now River Narmada originates from Amarkantak Plateau region. It originates from Amarkantak Plateau region. From Amarkantak Plateau region. Very near to the origin of which river? We have done this, it is very near to the origin of River Son. River Son. So if this is an Amarkantak Plateau region, River Narmada originates from an Amarkantak Plateau region, and from the other part of an Amarkantak Plateau region, River Son will originate and it will meet River Ganga. So this is River Son and this is River Narmada. The River Narmada, as you can see from the figure, it flows between the rift valley flows from the rift valley which lies between the Vindhyas in the north and the Satpura mountains in the south. It flows through a rift valley. Flows through a rift valley between Vindhyas to the north and the Satpura mountains to the south. And Satpura to the south. Flows through a rift valley between Vindhyas and Satpura. After that, the next question I am asking you, it flows or it forms a boundary between which states? While flowing, it forms a boundary initially between Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra and later on between Maharashtra and Gujarat. So it forms a boundary. So boundary between Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. And later and then between Maharashtra and Gujarat. Between Maharashtra and Gujarat. It drains into Gulf of Kutch region. Sorry, it drains into the Gulf of Cambay, Khambat or the Gulf of Cambay. And therefore, we know that jahan pe the major river drains, wahan pe you do not find coral reefs. And isliye, in this region, which are the rivers which are draining? Narmada is draining, Tapi is draining in this region, the Gulf of Cambay region. River Mahi, River Sabarmati is draining, and therefore coral reefs are not found in this region. On the other hand, coral reefs in India are found in the Gulf of Kutch, are found in Lakshadweep, are found in the Gulf of Mannar, are found in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The coral reefs in India, if they ask you, we have done that already, they are found in the Gulf of Kutch, not in the Gulf of Cambay. See my cross mark. Why not Gulf of Cambay? Because see, that is why Indian geography is just an application of your earlier part, because we have learned in the oceanography that the coral reefs occur only where do not occur near the mouth of major rivers, because major rivers carry fresh water and carry sedimented water. Sediment will clog the mouth of a corals. Fresh water mein corals cannot live because they require saline waters. Therefore, in this region, Gulf of Kutch, Gulf of Cambay, coral reefs are not found. In the Sundarbans region, coral reefs are not found. Ganga, Brahmaputra, largest amount of sediment in the world. So, river Narmada drains into Gulf of Khambat or Cambay, or a Gulf of Cambay. Drains into the Gulf of Khambat or Gulf of Cambay. Fortunately, we do not have to do major tributaries of river Narmada. Now, when the river Narmada is flowing, river Narmada when it is flowing, it jumps to form one of the biggest, it forms the largest waterfall in India, that is known as Dhuandhar Falls or Marble Rock Falls. If you have seen the Sarfarish movie, there is a famous song which is shot on that Dhuandhar Falls. So, Dhuandhar Falls, the largest waterfall in India. I am not saying highest. Largest means by volume. So, river Narmada, Dhuandhar Falls. Dhuandhar, why? Because when Narmada river flows, it feels as if it is throwing the mist. It throws the water in all direction. It feels as if the smoke is coming. So Dhuandhar Falls. Or what is the most common rock in the Vindhyan system? We have done that. Marble. So Dhuandhar Falls or Marble Rock Falls is located on river Narmada. Near Jabalpur in MP. In the Madhya Pradesh. Near Jabalpur in the MP or Madhya Pradesh. There are two important tributaries of river Narmada, and you just remember these two important tributaries. There are numerous tributaries, but obviously you are not expected as a GS student to know all the tributaries of river Narmada. And even in the optional, you are not expected to know all the tributaries. There are some of the important tributaries which are important. The one important tributary is the important tributaries of river Narmada. One important tributary is river Tawa. River Tawa. It is a left bank tributary. Left bank tributary means if this is the direction in which river Narmada is flowing, this is how the river Narmada flows. So river Tawa is joining from uska left bank. I am facing this direction. Where is my left hand? This. So one of the important tributary is river Tawa, which is a left bank tributary. The other important tributary of river Narmada is river Hiran, which is a right bank tributary. River Hiran, which is an right bank tributary. It's a right bank tributary. So these are the important points you should remember about Narmada. River Narmada originates from the Amarkantak Plateau region in the very near to the origin of river Son. So the Amarkantak Plateau region acts as a water divide. One river is river Son, which is a part of Ganga river system, which is a part of Himalayan drainage system, which is a part of of a Bay of Bengal drainage system. The other river is river Narmada, which is a part of Arabian Sea drainage system. Narmada is the largest west flowing river. It is a largest west flowing river of peninsular India. Of peninsular India. It is the largest west flowing river of the peninsular India. Then river Narmada flows through a rift valley. So it is a river which flows through a rift valley, which is located between Vindhyas and Satpura. Now, if the question comes in the examination, why do river Narmada flows towards the west while most of the rivers, larger rivers, flows towards the east in India? Only Narmada is flowing towards the west. We know that Godavari flows to the east, Krishna flows to the east, Kaveri flows to the east, Mahanadi flows to the east, except Narmada and Tapi. The answer is because they flow through a rift valley. Because they flow through the rift valley, these rivers flow through the west. Why? Because the rift valley is sloping towards the west. Otherwise, the Indian peninsula slopes towards the east, and therefore the major rivers of India flow towards the east. Then it forms a boundary initially between Maharashtra and MP, and then between Maharashtra and Gujarat before emptying or draining into the Gulf of Cambay. Before entering or draining into the Gulf of Cambay, Dhuadhar Falls. Remember Sarfarosh movie. As a student of UPSC, most of you must have watched the Sarfarosh movie. Dhuadhar Falls, Marble Rock Falls, the largest falls in India, is located near Jabalpur in the state of MP, is located on the Narmada river. The two important tributaries is river Tawa and river Hiran. Now, what is more important in river Narmada is not about the tributaries, but it is about Narmada, the projects on river Narmada. Projects on river Narmada. It must be fresh in your memory that the Narmada Valley Development Authority or Sardar Sarovar project, which is being constructed on river Narmada, a major social workers were opposing it. Megha Patkar was the face of opposition of the Sardar Sarovar project. Amir Khan supported the opposition, and therefore his movie was also banned. I'm just telling you this so that you remember it. So why it is important is the major projects on river Narmada. On river Narmada. One of the major project is which is going to be the largest project on river Narmada is the Sardar Sarovar project. Is the Sardar Sarovar project. Is the Sardar Sarovar Dam. Remember Sardar. Who Sardar Sarovar means, which Sardar are they referring to? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel belongs to Gujarat. So Sardar Sarovar project is in the state of Gujarat. It is in the state of Gujarat. Now remember, Narmada river is one of the seven holiest rivers for Hindu religion. And therefore you see why it is one of the seven holiest river, because Shiva temples, Jyotirlings are located on river Narmada. Some of the Jyotirlings are located on river Narmada. And apply this. I am not saying that Jyotirlings are important for your examination. Apply this, that the two names. So two other projects which are famous on river Narmada is Omkareshwar Dam. Omkareshwar Dam in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Omkareshwar Dam. And the third is Maheshwar Dam. Third is the Maheshwar Dam. So the Omkareshwar Dam and the Maheshwar Dam are located on river Narmada. That is why I said, remember, river Narmada is one of the seven holiest river. Why? Because Lord Shiva ka temples, Omkareshwar is a Jyotirling. So the two important projects, Omkareshwar Dam and Maheshwar Dam in the Madhya Pradesh on the river Narmada. And last is Indira Sagar Dam. Indira Sagar Dam. Indira Sagar Dam. It is also located on river Narmada. Now, Indira Sagar Dam, how will you remember? It is located in the state of MP. A dam, if I am constructing a dam, in this dam, if this is a land, the dam is constructed jahan se the water will fall. On the dam, there is a waterfall jahan se an HEP is generated. But behind the waterfall, there is a very large reservoir. So there are reservoirs on the dam. Now the Indira Sagar Dam is India's largest water storage or water reservoir. It has Indira Sagar Dam. It is famous for largest water reservoir. In India. In India. I have told you this while doing the Bhakranangal Dam also. Bhakranangal Dam was one of the largest water reservoir, but when from 1992, now it has become the largest reservoir in India, then Nagarjuna Sagar, then Bhakranangal Dam. So this is the largest reservoir in India. So these are the important points about river Narmada. Let us revise. Repeat with me. It originates in the Amarkantak Plateau region, very near to the origin of river Son. So the Amarkantak Plateau region has the origin of two river systems. Second, after that, what is important is it forms a boundary between the Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, then between Maharashtra and Gujarat before draining into the Gulf of Khambat. Third, that river Narmada has the largest waterfall in India, that is the Dhuadhar Falls, which is located on river Narmada in the Jabalpur district of Madhya Pradesh. Fourth, river Narmada flows through a rift valley between Vindhyas to the north and Satpuras to the south, and that is the reason why river Narmada flows towards the west, while most of the rivers of the peninsular India flows towards the east. Even Tapi is a river which flows through a rift valley. Next, after that, is river Narmada has two important tributaries. Tava river is a left bank tributary, Hiran river is a right bank tributary. Remember, river Narmada, Hiran and Tava. Narmada, Hiran and Tava. These are the tributaries. River Narmada is famous for hydroelectric projects. The biggest is Sardar Sarovar project. Then Omkareshwar Dam, Maheshwar Dam and Indira Sagar Dam. Indira Sagar Reservoir is the largest reservoir in India. So these are the important points about river Narmada. We will meet for the next river, that is river Tapi. Till the time we meet again, thank you very much.